99% of relationships are improved when we address the insecurity that is creating the feeling that we don't like or the feeling that she doesn't like. Welcome, brothers, to this video. Mark and I are here excited to talk to you about a chance to change your situation in your relationship. We have a course that we've put together that addresses a very root foundational issue that comes up for us men in relationship. And that is the topic of confidence. We slap you right upside of the head and help you wake up to how things actually work. Because when we're responding based on emotion, we have a delusional perspective of what's going on, and we're operating within that delusional framework. It's time to look at what's real, what is actually in your life, and get clarity about how you are going to move forward confidently, attractively. A lot of us men developed a response system of niceness that is really shooting us in the foot in our relationship. We thought we were being confident when in fact we were being defensive. We thought we were being empathetic when in fact we were just being needy for attention. When we thought we were being an amazing husband that our wife would value, we were really seeking some kind of approval or validation from her. And so we want you to be a man who addresses the deeper things that are driving your behaviors, that are driving her away. And so the kind of men that come to us are guys that are desperate. They've tried everything and they're at wit's end. They are like, what do I do? This relationship seems to be falling apart. I love my wife. I love my kids. I want my family to stay together. But no matter how hard I try, things just keep getting worse. I feel abandoned, isolated. There's no affection. She doesn't respect me. Every time I try to be nice or kind to her, I'm met with hostility or coldness. These men are at a point in relationship where a lot of relationship saving advice honestly won't even work because we don't have a partner who's on board, who's wanting to save the marriage. She's starting to lean out of the marriage even. And so it's at that point that it's extremely critical that a man addresses the very core of what it is that makes him a man. Because women and men are naturally attracted to each other when they remain in their respective poles. You need to show up as the man, and she needs to show up as the woman for something to naturally happen called attraction, where relationship can happen. And Mark, you're here with me on this call to talk to men about what is it that we see helping men when they do our course? What kinds of men are coming in and just having their minds blown by how life can be so different when we start showing up different?
The guy who is constantly second guessing every decision he makes, and the guy who is constantly trying to mind read and decipher the meaning behind all of her actions. They want connection with their wives. They want connection with their partners. So insecurity is by far and away the main cause of issues for the men that we work with on a daily basis. And what people don't realize, most guys don't realize, maybe women do, the relationship and the quality of the relationship is a byproduct of the quality you have within yourself. The quality of you as a man is the determinant factor in terms of what type of relationship you're going to have.
To create a magnetism around you as a man requires you getting confident in your masculinity. This course is your secret recipe to building your masculine confidence. Now, we don't just let anybody into this course. A maximum of 8 men are allowed in when they're passionate about self-improvement and they're on board for making radical changes in their life to be the man they want to be. We want to keep this community close-knit and small enough that we can give you that personal coaching in each session and get your footing on the right path as soon as possible. Each man's going to be in a little bit different situation, but there's an overarching theme that we see in failing marriages when it comes to how the man has been showing up. And we're going to address that stuff with you and get you thinking clearly, feeling positive, get your happiness and mojo back so that you walk around with a spark again.